Training your dog should be fun. It's all about building a strong bond based on trust and understanding. The most effective way to do this is through positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement simply means rewarding your furry friend for good behavior. This could be anything your dog loves: tasty treats, enthusiastic praise, or a quick play session. Think of it like this. When your dog performs a command correctly, you're giving them a high five and saying, "You're the best." This positive approach encourages your dog to repeat the desired behavior, making training a joyful experience for both of you. Remember, a happy dog is a well-trained dog. Dogs, especially puppies, have short attention spans. Long, drawn-out training sessions can quickly become overwhelming and frustrating for both you and your furry friend. Instead, aim for short, frequent sessions of 5 to 10 minutes, a couple of times a day. These bite-sized lessons will keep your dog engaged and eager to learn. Think of it like snacking throughout the day, rather than having one large meal. It's easier to digest and keeps the momentum going. Remember, consistency is key. Try to incorporate training into your daily routine, even if it's just for a few minutes at a time. Location, location, location. Choosing the right environment for training is crucial for success. Initially, start in a quiet, familiar space with minimal distractions. Your home is a great place to begin. As your dog progresses, gradually introduce distractions, like the park or a busy street, to help them generalize their training. Think of it like learning a new skill. You wouldn't want to practice for the first time in front of a large audience. Remember, patience is key. If your dog is struggling to focus, simply move back to a less distracting environment and try again later. Ready to start teaching some basic commands? These commands are not just tricks, they are essential for your dog's safety and your peace of mind. Sit, stay, and come are the foundation of good dog manners and are essential for safety and control. Start with sit. This command helps in various situations, from crossing the street to greeting guests. Hold a treat close to your dog's nose, slowly move it upwards and say sit as their bottom touches the ground. This motion naturally encourages them to sit, making it easier for them to understand what you want. Reward immediately with the treat and praise. Positive reinforcement is crucial at this stage to make the command stick. Next, move on to stay. This command is vital for keeping your dog safe in potentially dangerous situations, like near traffic or in crowded places. With your dog in a sit, hold your hand up in a stop gesture, say stay, take a step back, and reward if they remain seated. This teaches them patience and self-control. Gradually increase the distance and duration. Start with just a few seconds and a single step, then build up to longer periods and greater distances. Finally, come is all about building a strong recall. This command can be a lifesaver, ensuring your dog returns to you in any situation. With your dog at a short distance, excitedly call their name followed by come. Use a happy and enthusiastic tone to make it fun for them. Reward generously when they reach you. This positive experience will make them eager to come back every time. Remember, consistency and repetition are key. Practice these commands in different environments to ensure your dog understands them in various contexts. Practice these commands daily, and your dog will be a well-mannered superstar in no time. A well-trained dog is not only a joy to be around, but also a safer and happier companion. Section 5: Beyond the Basics. Unleashing your dog's potential. This is where the journey gets truly exciting and rewarding for both you and your furry friend. Once your dog has mastered the basics, the real fun begins. You can start exploring a whole new world of advanced training and activities that will keep your dog mentally stimulated and physically active. You can start teaching them more advanced commands and even some cool tricks. Advanced commands can include things like spin, roll over, or even play dead. These tricks not only impress your friends, but also strengthen the bond between you and your dog. Think of commands like heel, where your dog walks politely by your side, making your walks more enjoyable and controlled. This command is particularly useful in busy or crowded areas where you need your dog to stay close, or place, where they learn to go to a designated spot like a mat. This can be incredibly useful when you have guests over or need your dog to settle down in a specific area. These commands can be incredibly helpful in everyday life. They make living with your dog more harmonious and can prevent unwanted behaviors. And who doesn't love a good dog trick? Tricks like shake hands or high five are not only fun but also a great way to engage with your dog. Teaching your dog to shake hands, play dead, or even fetch specific toys can be a blast for both of you. These activities provide mental stimulation and can be a great way to tire out an energetic dog. Fetching specific toys or items can also be incredibly useful. Imagine your dog bringing you the TV remote or your slippers. It's not just fun, but also practical. Remember, every dog learns at their own pace. It's important to be patient and consistent with your training. Celebrate small victories and don't get discouraged by setbacks. Be patient, break down complex commands into smaller steps, and always use positive reinforcement. This will make the learning process enjoyable for your dog and more effective in the long run. And most importantly, have fun. Training should be a bonding experience that strengthens your relationship with your dog. Enjoy the journey and celebrate the progress you make together. Troubleshooting when things get rough. Dog training isn't always a walk in the park. There will be times when your furry friend might be stubborn, easily distracted, or just not getting a particular command. Don't worry, it happens to the best of us. The key is to identify the issue and adjust your approach accordingly. Is your dog bored with the same old treats? Try using higher value rewards like cooked chicken or cheese. Are they easily distracted? Find a quieter training environment or use a longer leash to limit their movement. Remember, consistency is crucial. Stick with the training plan and don't give up. If you're struggling, don't hesitate to seek professional help from a certified dog trainer. Distance training. Bridging the gap. Distance training is all about teaching your dog to respond to commands even when you're not right next to them. It's like having a remote control for your furry friend. Start by practicing commands like sit and stay from a short distance, gradually increasing the gap as your dog improves. Use clear hand signals and verbal cues to guide them. Distance training is especially important for recall. Imagine being at the park and being able to call your dog back to you reliably, even with distractions around. Remember, patience and positive reinforcement are key. Celebrate each success, no matter how small, and your dog will be a distance training pro in no time. Mastering impulse control. Impulse control is an essential life skill for every dog. It helps them navigate the world safely and interact positively with their environment. Without impulse control, dogs can become overly excited, anxious, or even aggressive in certain situations. It's about teaching them to think before they act, especially when it comes to exciting things like food, toys, or greeting people. This skill is not only beneficial for the dog's well-being, but also for the safety and peace of mind of the owner. Leave it and drop it are two valuable commands that teach impulse control. These commands can be life-saving in situations where a dog might pick up something harmful or dangerous. Leave it prevents your dog from picking up something potentially dangerous, while drop it gets them to release something they already have. These commands are fundamental in ensuring your dog's safety and can prevent accidents. Start by holding a treat in your closed fist and saying leave it. This initial step is crucial as it sets the foundation for more advanced impulse control exercises. Once your dog ignores your hand, reward them with the treat. Positive reinforcement is key in teaching impulse control. It helps the dog understand that good behavior leads to rewards. Gradually increase the difficulty by placing the treat on the floor and eventually introducing more tempting items. This progression helps the dog build stronger impulse control over time. Remember, impulse control takes time and patience to develop, but the rewards are well worth the effort. Consistency and patience are essential in this training process. A dog with good impulse control is a pleasure to be around and much safer in various situations. They can interact calmly with people and other dogs, making them a joy to have in any social setting. Developing this skill not only enhances the dog's quality of life but also strengthens the bond between the dog and the owner. Celebrating success. You've got this. Congratulations! You've embarked on the incredible journey of dog training, and you're well on your way to having a well-behaved and happy canine companion. Remember, training is an ongoing process, not a destination. There will be ups and downs, good days and bad days, but the key is to stay consistent, patient, and positive. Celebrate every milestone, no matter how small. Whether it's mastering a new command, walking calmly on a leash, or simply enjoying a cuddle session after a training session, cherish the bond you're building with your furry friend. You've got this.